Good day, everybody. It's Max, and this is Transport Fever 2 Eurozone. You betcha. On today's episode, I was trying to make an easy episode, an easier episode. The last couple episodes, train heavy, crazy lines, mishmash of things. I thought I was going to give myself a little bit of a break, and so we have the Riga fuel line, right? We're going to put that into service. And then, I thought I'd do a simple, maybe not so simple, but an easier truck line until I made it complicated. So just, there's going to be about 15 minutes here where, you're going to be pulling your hair out, and I do too. And then at the end, it all comes together, and it's going to be amazing. Before we get started, of course, big thanks to recent subscribers. Their names are at the bottom of the screen. I appreciate everybody subscribed or not subscribed, though you should subscribe, because it's cool. They say it's free and all that, blah, blah, blah. And I appreciate that very much. Everybody that's watching the series. Of course, so we're going to get in here, and I'm going to do the fuel line for the train, because that was from the last show, and then we're going to do this crazy truck line, and then I'm going to make it even more complicated than it needs to be. Let's get to it. You know what I love, people? Monies. I love monies. I love making monies. I love Transport Fever. I love Transport Fever 2. I just love the whole series because I get to play, make logistics groups, which feeds that logistics brain of mine, and I get to see lots of monies, and I love monies. So, yeah, money as it is. And, of course, we're pumping in monies. Lots of monies. So the train line, of course, that we had in on the last episode, of course, is running very, very well. And, in fact, we're going to fix this right now. Gosh darn it. I'm going to fix this. No, we don't want to do that. I just want to do this. Now, we're just going to fix some of this. Yep. Actually, I think I got to have one strip of those anyway. Do I? What do you got going on here, dude? Are those I don't even know. Okay. No. I think you're okay. You can get rid of the extra cargo platforms. Cargo buildings. We want the biggest ones you got. Yeah, I want all the big buildings. Yeah, we're going to fix up that other side, too, in a second. Collision. Oh, you're giving me a hard time about collision? Give me a break. All right, fine. We'll just go with slightly smaller buildings. What's this? Medium main, medium side building? No, we'll go with medium main building. I can squeeze those in here. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so now we can fix the other side before I get into a bunch of mess here. So I got to take... No. Oh, man. Thanks for confirmation. We like that. So we want to take a bunch of this out. Okay, yeah. Out. And we're going to put on even more main buildings. You want to give me a hard time there, Mr. Forestry guy? Well, I got the hard time for you. Big time. Is a medium building going to fit in there? Sure it is. All right, there we go. Right? Yeah. Mr. Forestry guy with 500 trees. Gee whiz, dude, cut me some slack already. Holy smokes. This guy's yeah, I'll do this. I'm pumping it. I'm pumping up. Okay, dude. We know you can pump out wood. I wish the rest of your guys down here would do what you do. But anyway, nevertheless, that fixes that. Hey, you know what we're doing? We're going to put in a train line. And then I think we're going to try... we might try to put in a couple simple things today, people. I've been giving you a couple of episodes of pretty crazy, wacky stuff here. So, we're gonna try and make something a little more simplistic today. And then at the end, we'll have a quick review of some upcoming work. All right, cool. That sounds awesome. So, this Riga fuel. Hey, remember that? I said that, hey, we had to run that other train first, bring up the population a little bit. Look at that. They actually want more fuel now, and that's good because we got to make this train worth it, right? I would think we're going to be okay on this. So, let's buy a train. Okay. Oh, you know what's wrong? I almost forgot about this too. We gotta blow that up. Do we? Yup. It's on the wrong side, dude. Oh, right. Yes, it is on the wrong side. Okay, there we go. Right there. There we go. We want it on the right side. Is this fixed? Yes, it is. All right, you did fix that. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad. Okay, so now let's buy a train. Okay, let's see. Right. So our big issue of the day is price versus power. And as much as I'm not a big fan of Mr. Milkadoo, I mean, he really does deliver the power for the price. It's really hard to argue it. That's why they were the most common freight locomotives till the end of the steam era. Because they delivered a lot of power, right? They delivered a lot of power and tractive effort for their cost. So it's really kind of hard to not get it. Okay, cool. What are you getting for tankers? Hey, there's the tankers we want. Now, right now they want 54, so we know these hold 12 apiece. We'll get 4, so that's 48, except that you need double for oil to convert it into refined oil, so we have to buy 4 more for 96. And we'll go there, and then as hopefully the town will grow a little more. It will grow to 48 and 12 is 60, and then we can just replace the train to 10 cars from 8. All right, so we'll buy that, do this, do that, push this, and I think we'll only try 2 trains on this. This is a relatively short line, right? So I think we'll try 2 trains, which means we're going to let him go. And you know what I know we didn't do on the last couple episodes? We didn't do any ride-alongs, right? I feel really bad about that. But, when you're running a lot of crazy lines, I got to figure out which keys are what. Hey, there we go. Look at that. When you're running a lot of crazy lines, it's really hard to keep an eye on everything and go for the fun rides. So, I had to focus a little bit, people, because we had to make a lot of money really fast as we're underground now. All right, well, that's pretty cool. And no train. The bear's running around up back there. All right, that's fine. So we're coming down the line. Looks like the train's got some movement to it. He's cruising, and this should be... Now, he's got no oil on him, so he's really got no purpose of being here. What the... Do I even want to know what's going on there? Like, what was that, guys? What was that? Holy smokes, what's wrong with this? Do I want to know? Okay, it thinks it's connected, and we were gonna... Listen, we gotta fix that. I don't know what's going on here. What is this? Sure. Everything is fine. I know, everything's just... I just broke everything in the whole world. But I can't have that. I mean, I don't even know what that was. That was scary. Alright. Really, guys? Are we gonna be that messy today, are we? You just can't make a simple train line? What? All right, put that on there. Okay, well, at least it's still on the right side. And, I mean, we can have you coming in here a little sooner. We don't have to, I mean, that's going to make signaling a little messy, but I am fine with that as long as you don't mess this up. Holy smokes, that was terrible. Okay, so that should make that train line happy, right? Yes. Okay, so I do want to get a new train out. I'm just going to move him ahead a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more faster than that. A little bit faster. Okay, somewhere's right about there is fine, because it takes a few seconds for them to come out anyway, right? So we want to go to manage vehicles. We want to take this and clone it. There we go. Hey, you go do things now. And all the oil. Right? Yeah, 170. You're not even going to be coming close to that, dude. That's okay. We're going to just make sure you got the capacity and the fortitude to make that happen. All right, there you go. You've picked up your barrels. You go do that. And of course, he's now coming back. And yeah. So that's our 2 trains. We'll let this bed in for a minute. See how it goes. While it does that, let's work our way over. Let's check here first. Oh man, it's so good. That's so good. Hamburg. Yeah. At least they're getting their bread. What are we gonna do about gears? Gears are such a pain. Everything is such a pain. Sure. I mean, this is Germany, so of course the Rhine here. Big industrial area. That's why they've got all these coal and iron patches. I didn't put any of this in, right? I only, I have bought a few industries, but keeping in mind, I think they were going for ultra realistic on this map. And unfortunately, in a game, ultra realistic usually doesn't work well because, I mean, look at some of the quirky pathing we have to do with some of these cities because of how to make money on them, right? Anyway, that's fine. I'll make it work. While it's running them trains up there for a second, though, we are going to be venturing on here shortly to Italy in an upcoming episode. I have started laying out the track work for it, and hopefully I don't pull all my hair out on that. We'll see, I guess. Let me have a look here. Looky. So we take that. Now, Prague needs brick, and so does Warsaw. Now, I would love to give it to Warsaw. The problem is that the stone is on the wrong side for Warsaw. So, unfortunately, I thought there was a stone down here, but there's only that one, and that one's already being used, so I can't give it that one. Again, butchering your own lines, very bad idea. Not to say I can't put a second stone mine over here and we make that work. We do have a stone mine here and brick. Prague could get that. And we could make that a simple line to work on today's episode with. As soon as we know that this is working. Is it working? I'm sure it's working, right? Yeah, it's like $1.14 million working. So of course it's working. All right. 144. Oh, right, because one train's carrying all the oil at the moment. Of course it is. Is anybody... Well, it should be even higher than that once this starts making fuel, right? Yeah, like you're making fuel. Is that line actually running money now? Oh, it's really close though, isn't it? Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Look at that. Oh, yeah, and that's 2 million now. Yeah, we're smoking hot, people. We're smoking hot. So Riga now gets both of its stuff. It's now going to grow even more. Yay, us. Look at that. I'm expecting that to go up as we give it even more stuff. So Riga gets double. Gdansk is actually getting double. I got to work on this weird Hamburg situation. Obviously, Copenhagen and Stockholm, I mean, we got each one of them running, but I'll be hard-pressed to work on the second one there. But, it is what it is, people. You got to work with what you got. And what I got today is, a sore tummy and, limited opportunity. So with that, I'm going to bring it back in a few minutes, and this will finish bedding in, and then what we'll do is we'll find something simple for the second half of our episode here today to work on to kind of give this one a done deal and a stamp of approval. Be right back. Okay, so we're all about experimentation here, right? I mean, I pull all kinds of crazy stuff in this game all the time. Every time I play this game, I'm always trying something new. So we're going to try something else new. Now, anytime I've ever tried this in the past, this tends to be butchered really bad. So I'm not expecting high marks here, people. I'm just pointing that out. But what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to satisfy Prague's needs for this brick. At the same time, we're going to let Warsaw borrow some of this brick. So we'll see what happens. All right, so we'll do the Prague side first. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, you bet. He says, it's pretty straightforward, he says. Okay, well, sure. Holy smokes, look at all this brick. Look at all the brick all the way in town. Is this going to reach any of it? No, you're going to have to bring that in here, dude. Ah, oh, darn it. Okay, well, let's do this. We'll do this. You know this happens, right, dude? I mean, it just happens every once in a while, and you just gotta gotta suck it up, Buttercup. Don't panic on it. It's not the first time that we've had to deal with something. All right, well, that's true. Oops, I didn't see that house there. That's my bad. My bad. I didn't see that house. I thought I was in the clear to take them 3 out. My bad. My bad. So we're gonna bus lane this. You bet. And this is going this way, and then we're gonna one-way street it out this way, and then out here to this way. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're basically making our own little road here, right? That trucks can use and get away with. So that's what we've done there without actually doing too much house destruction, and I like that. Let's see if that gets us any closer to being like super successful in things. If they go to the right though, dude, it's gonna be messy, right? You know that. Well, you could do a one street here. Yeah, I suppose I could. One building will be removed. Why? Why are we removing the one-way? Why? Fine, whatever. Yeah, and one building will be removed. Why? You're so mean. Well, at least you left the big one behind. Anyway, whatever. Sure. Can you pull that down? No, you don't want to move that? All right, fine, whatever. Is that going to get me any closer to this, dude? I'm sure it is. I mean, it's got to get somewhat closer. Yes, it's not bad. I mean, it does miss out on a few, but I'm going to take that. All right, so we've got the station in hand. Here's our brick. Here's our stone, and we got to go for a drive for this brick. So we're gonna do that. And let's see. So we need this. We need that. We need this, and I'm spending a little extra money nowadays. Right? So we're going to try and take the right-hand turn out of this and get out of this main traffic before it all happens. I hate to... I would actually usually put it on this side to try and catch this as soon as possible. I'm just worried about the traffic cost. And, I mean, I must admit, this is... Okay, now you're just talking funny, Max, because you know you've got enough money to do this now, right? I mean, there was a time, so just do that. All right, so we're going to put this kind of on this side, but barely stretching it, because we barely want to touch here, right? Okay, and the reason is because this side barely wants to touch this as well. Come on, you can find it. There it is. But see, it's not touching the other one, so it's going to have to decide which way it wants to go with this. And I am hoping really, really hard. I'm hoping like super hard, super a lot. Meanwhile, we're going to try and do that upgrade to these streets. How about go the other way? All right, there you go. Really? You're going to be that fussy, are you? Let's hope that we can get away with that, and we'll get out of this crazy part of town. There we go. We'll go with that. All right. Buildings, Warsaw package. What are we getting here? Well, you're getting that. I mean, you're getting all of that, but I mean, if you make the turn, I got to worry about this bread. We might try to do something with that bread at the same time. Well, you may have to move that to another part of the road, dude. Yeah, I might. If we want to keep getting all this brick, I guess we're probably gonna have to do something like that. All right. Well, let's do that, and we'll see what happens. We're gonna come back to this. All right. So we have that. Let's now try to put in the trucks for this all exciting thing. Really? How about you put them in town? Okay, I'll do that. Don't put them in town where you want to put the train station, though. That's bad. Well, where do we want to put the train station in Prague? Don't know. Well, you're probably not putting it over here. So why don't you put it over here instead? Okay, we'll do that. All right. Let's go with this. How many trucks do you think this is going to take, Max? I don't know. Let's say 30. You know, we'll go with 30. Yeah, I guess we're kind of feeling the 30. Okay, let's go with the 30. You haven't even got a line set up for this yet, dude. We'll be right back. Gee whiz. You're just so excited to get this up and running. Oh, not with that color, though. No, I'm not that excited. So, 1 and 2 and 3. There you go. And okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. So this is going to be Prague. Don't spill all the stuff on your desk. Prague, Prague. Really, we're being some lazy today, aren't we, Max? Rague. And we're even doing the long name for this one. Oh, okay. Sure. Brick. By truck. TU. There we go. And I guess that's our first Prague line. Now, we will take all the stuff and we will put it on that Prague brick TU. Okay, so we're going to start this up. Okay, guys, go do a thing. I mean, I'm not too worried about the money aspect of it. It appears we're making more than enough money to handle the costs. He's happy. He's making Stone really happy. Now, of course, this is where on this side, you know, we're going to see if we can't encourage, right? We're going to try and encourage a little bit of borrowing. Okay, this is, and I will say, this is not the best idea because this means some of these guys are going back home empty, right? And that's not good for our profit margins, people. We're doing this one just to see if we can't satisfy 2 towns out of one shack, right? That's what we're doing. So, no. You're going to make this line first? Sure. Okay, so new line. And you're going to be new. Must you do that? You know, I am going to choose purple though. Because it's kind of like a fake line. Oh, we're getting an autosave. I was going to say, what's wrong with my thing? Yeah, come on, autosave. I got things to do today. Okay, there we go. There's 1. There's 2. Wow, that's quite the road. So we're gonna call this one War. Yeah, War. This is Brick, and this is TU. All right, and I don't know. I'm gonna give this guy like 6 trucks. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 is enough. I'm really not looking forward to butchering that other line too much. So we're gonna do that and see what happens here. So, okay, we got these guys coming out, and like we know, we may have to transport a lot more stone, right? I mean, come on now, transport 9%. Yeah, okay, this is a little dirty. I will say, this looks awful. What? Look at the tailback on this. Yikes. All because this guy wants to turn left, huh? Really? Is that where we are? Fine. Can we help this poor guy? Sure. Here's what we're going to do for you, dude. We're going to take this road. And for this little piece, we're going to do that. So as the trucks stay on the right, and you can make all your little turns to the left. There you go. Look at that. All right. So off you go. And okay. I'm sure this is going to be fine. This will hopefully. What's this car waiting for? Is there a traffic light here? No, I what? Is there a traffic light here? There is too. How dare you sneak in that traffic light, mister? You know I hate all these traffic lights. Yeah, you guys did this on purpose. All right, well, we're going to try and take these out as fast as possible here. Because, I mean, this was just evil. No, we want you to build on these roads. Don't be, you know. By the way, I did figure that out. Yeah. I can stop him from building on roads by locking them up, but I don't want to lock them roads up. No, you can build on them roads, buddy. Hey, I'm just making sure you don't get silly by building on other roads. But the only problem is that if you use the locks, he won't build on either side of the road, and I do want him to build on the inside, just not on the outside. So my track method is still good, right? In case you know, somebody thought that that wasn't a thing. No, that is still a thing, and it still works really well. So, yeah, we really don't need to let go of any more lights than that, but I will do a few more. Sure, we can leave the rest of the lights in for now, and I don't think anything else is locked over here. Okay, that should handle that. Yeah, that traffic light down there. You're so funny. Traffic lights. Whatever. Listen. Oh, you know what's about to happen? Yeah. You're about to run out of trucks. You should put on 10 more trucks. All right. Okay, and you should put them on the Prague brick. There you go. Yeah, like we got trucks coming into town, but yeah, we're gonna need more trucks. All right, so off you go, guys. The traffic has cleared up here, and of course the reason is that Prague and Berlin are literally trying to clog this highway up on me big time, right? Look at this mess going on out here. You know that was planned by the computer. Gee whiz. Okay, so we are getting a little sharing. Sharing is caring, right? You know, but this was my concern, is that, you know, how much sharing is caring, right? I mean, how much caring are we doing, right? 89 there, and we're getting 10 here. Now we do have more trucks that are gonna fill in this space, and that's fine. Yeah, come on, guys. Yeah, make your right hand. Ooh, gee whiz, it's a little bit of a backup here, is it? Come on now. Yeah. Listen, can you upgrade yet? 400. No, you don't want to upgrade yet? Like, why can't you do the upgradey things? Do the upgradey things. What about you? Oh, you're definitely going to do the upgradey things. Come on now. You are way up there. Like, so up there. Really? Oh, I until the trucks space themselves out a little more. Okay, well, we're gonna hope on. Oh yeah, that's gonna come on. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, that's right. Trucks are dropping stuff off right now. They're doing it right now, dude. That number's gonna keep going. We definitely need upgrades here. I mean, we so need upgrades, right? Like, these guys have got to be dropping it off hard. This may be the first line I actually try to upgrade with a with a higher spec truck. I don't even know what I got for a higher spec truck. What do we have for trucks? You know, I've been sticking with the good old Benz, pretty heavy. So, you know, that Benz, you know, it does 7, right? This does 9 though, and oh, it's slow. It's slower. Yikes! No, that's not going to happen. Sure. The Opel Benz 60 and 12. There's my upgrade, by the way. I mean, we could do a replacement upgrade of the Opel Benz, which would allow us to take more stone and more stuff up here, and then, you know, half of it's going back, and we'll see what happens. Because this should hit pretty hard. I would think this hits pretty hard. Now, the line is saturated. I like to see that. But it would pretty much, you know what? We can do this experiment. I'm pretty sure of it. Where are we? Well, there's the brick line for the Warsaw, and that's terrible. And there's the Prague. It hits profit. So the two are kind of balancing each other out. But we could try an upgrade here. And maybe, remove a few trucks and see what happens. There's 2 there. What do you got going on? 3 over here. Yeah, I mean, we could try a little bit of luck, see what happens. Sure, he says. You want to try this? Well, yeah, I do, because this will, this is, the experimentation of craziness, and I will say this is pretty crazy. Let's manage the vehicles on that. Replace all vehicles with an Opel Benz, right? That's what we're going to try. 60 all cargo, 3 times unloading speed, replace for $5 million. Sure. Done. And now we've got newer trucks on there, which should be able to handle speeds a little bit faster and at the same time, loading a little faster. And hopefully this guy, will up his transport needs. And oops, oh gee whiz, me moving my microphone all of a sudden. that was like super loud. I hope that I don't know if that's going to come through on the video or not, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so we uppity daisy the input of this guy. He is still getting 76% transport, but I'm hoping that these guys would be able to bring more stone to the table, right? Stop putting one out there at a time. You know how to put more than one out there at a time. Really? I could upgrade that road, I guess. This is an experiment and a half, I'll tell you right now. Small country road. Okay. Yeah, there you go. We're just going to upgrade this part of the road. I don't want them townies to get taken advantage of this, right? So we're only upgrading this part of the road. So they can get, because, we know these trucks will do 60, right? So, but we ain't giving the townies no benefit. No way. That's it. Put some stone out there, dude. Yeah, look at them trucks just zip on by, right? I mean, they got some heft. They got some heft going on. We like this number to keep going up. I like this. This would be really nice because I think that's what's going to be needed. To keep shipping as much out as possible. And we may actually be able to get rid of a few trucks. Especially if I start to see big backlogs like this, well then, we could probably get rid of a few of these. Yeah, we can get rid of you. Oh, autosave. You always know when to come in just in time to make a mess. Really? Yeah, cut me some slack, dude. We're gonna get rid of that guy too. Yeah, see, we got trucks pulling in here, right now. So I think the increased speed, yes, there's a bit of a gap there, but I'll take it. The increased speed is allowing these guys to kind of buzz through just a little bit faster, and their carrying capacity is more decent. So, how we doing here in Prague? Hey, 59. Boom, baby, 326. I'm cooking. Warsaw, how you doing? 51. Well, I mean, that's yeah. Woo. Yeah. Upgrade number 3, people. Upgrade number 3. Let's go. Bring me more stone. That's it. I want more stone. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Yeah, do it. How are we doing on these lines? Wow, that line is losing money. That's not what I want to see. And this one is barely making any money. Boy, them new trucks, they are a little more expensive to run, aren't they? Gee whiz. But hey, we'll see what happens. Sometimes you got to run a line at a loss to satisfy a crazy experiment. It would be nice if we make money all the time. I will take money all the time, and of course, this is the other problem. Half of these guys are going back. Oh wow, he's got all 12. He's the bomb. He's like, I got this. Don't even slow me down. Let's see, how we doing over here? I could probably get rid of one of these Warsaw trucks. I hate to do it, but that line is pretty short. And he's up to 71. Holy smokes. I can't believe that. That's great. And he's up to 76. I mean, we are almost satisfying both town needs. But this line is paying the price for that. That's for sure. Yes, it's nice to see it in profit at the moment. And like I said, even if it would just make, like, just break even money, I would take that. Because the war brick's like 58,000. It's like, yeah, I got this. But yeah, we will take that, people. I mean, you know, I think that's a considered win. Yes, that one's going to float back and forth in and out of profit, but you know, to satisfy two towns at once, I think that's a good deal. Now, we do have this other option, as we're pushing our luck here for a little time, but oh, come on. You know I was going to do that anyway. So we could probably use this same station for a farm. What? A double? No. Do you want to do that, or do you just want to put it on the other side of the road, dude? Because, I mean, come on. You don't want to be clogging this up, right? I mean, we got a good thing going on here. Don't be messing it up already. All right, well, listen. We'll have a quick stop. We'll buy ourselves a farm out of this one. We're going to use this farm here, and now, that bakery, of course, is being used by the train, so we don't have to touch that. We're going to use this farm here, and we'll use this farm here. Okay. Sure. Or you could put it down here. Yeah. Is there anything else going down here? Budapest. No. Dry throat, people. Dry throat. Okay, so there's no real bread going on down there, so I think we use this one, and then we save this one. For Berlin. Okay, let's do that. I'm all about that. Okay, so we're gonna buy ourselves a farm here, or a bakery. Sure. We'll turn this way. Now I am gonna have to clear my throat here, so I'll bring you right back. Okay, people, coughing fit is over. So now what we're gonna do? I have put in the bread stops. Really? Is that only going to get a couple across the bridge? I had really hoped for more people. Turn on the bread. Darn it. Okay, listen, we're going to see how this goes anyway. So we're going to, as I sit there and stutter. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a double loop. Yeah, that's a thing. We're going to take this same line, and so here he is, right? We're gonna pick up brick and drop it off on Albert Road, right? Then we're gonna come out here and we're gonna pick up. You forgot to put the thing out here, dude. My bad. I gotta put a thing out here. Sure. Grab this. Turn. Okay, that was the slowest way to do that, but good job. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. Okay, so manage this line. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab wheat, and we're gonna take that wheat down here. Thanks, autosave. You know, you could have come along when I was coughing like crazy, right? You know you could have done that. Right, thanks. And then we're going to come down here, and then back to here. And we got to fix this. We got to fix so much of this. And then, of course, it's going to come into town and drop off here. And then it's going to make its way out of town. Really? You don't want to go back the same way you came? Is that okay? Come on, dude. I even gave you this special one-way road to make your way out of here, dude. Okay, so first of all, we got to fix a bunch of this silliness. So 1 to 2. After 2, let's put in a couple of we're going to put in a couple waypoints here, because that's just ugly looking. And we'll do that. Now, when 3 picks up, how does it want to go to 4? I am perfectly fine if it goes around this way to 4, which of course then comes in down here and then comes down here, picks up at 5, goes back to 6. Now 7 is a problem because I'd like 7 to then use this waypoint here to get out of town. All right, so we're going to fix the waypoint after 2 and after 7. So after 2, we're going to add a station. And we could use this same waypoint, but I should be able to use this one and it figure it out. Yeah, okay, so it did figure it out. All right, that's fine. And now after 7, we want it, which is now 9. Don't be silly. After 9, we want it to use this waypoint to then get out of town. Because of the craziness. Okay. Now, obviously, this is going to need a lot more trucks than what we've got on here at the moment, because we only have 6 trucks. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on a whole bucket load of trucks. I would say 35. So we'll go back up here to our dependable bins. Let's go to 35. Do you want to try typing it in this time? I hate typing it in, dude. It never works. Okay, well, it might work this time. Okay, so there's your 35. We'll put them on this Warsaw line. Now what we're going to do is we're going to manage vehicles. We're going to replace all the vehicles and make them all new at the same time. There we go. So that will make everybody in excellent condition. And this is gonna clog stuff up for a while, right? I mean, everybody's going to be a mess over here. So we're going to just let this run. So this will be the final experiment we do for today. And while we're letting that bed in, hey, how's Riga doing? They are loving it. Yeah, I know things are kind of old, dude. We'll fix some stuff up here in a bit, okay? They're doing all right. 164. They're getting some oil, right? You know, how you guys doing up here? I mean, you know, money. I like money. You know, it's the 3 billion or 3 million, 3 billion. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. We will get to the billions. I mean, we will get into the billions, but I don't think we're making billions. We are making 3 million off of that line. See, and that's awesome. You know, now this war brick, this is going to get crazy, right? Yeah, it's going to get crazy. So we'll have to wait that one out. But the, you know, 3 million from that, 2 million from these guys, 9 million from this guy. I mean, that's awesome sauce. Warsaw gets double the fun with double the stuff if we make this happen. I'm a little nervous about this. We'll see. Wow, he is upgraded, people. I mean, they are running this as hard as they can, right? In fact, I'm a little concerned about this this blank patch that we got going on here. They are coming back now, though. Yikes. Anyway, we'll hope for the best here. We'll hope for the best. There's like 7-8 trucks in that queue. Really? You really want me to upgrade this road, don't you? I seen that slowdown. Oh, don't think I didn't notice it. Oh, I noticed it. Gee whiz. Because you know you're going to have to upgrade that road. All right, fine. I will upgrade the road. But only to there. Fine. And then welcome to town. Oh, it looks so slow. All right, we'll do that. Listen, Prague. Don't tell Berlin I did that. Anyway, whatever. Meanwhile, we got such a lineup going on here. You know what you should do? You should probably fix this because these guys have got to go all the way down to that farm and you're blocking their road. How about you do this? Now, everybody can go around everybody and get out of the way. Get out of the way, boy. Yep. And we'll do that one too. Sure. Just so as they can make the turn in and out. Everybody's going crossing everywhere. Yeah, like these guys are all trying to, you know, tackle the craziness that they've got going on. Are you making food? Well, yes and no. Yes, you are making food. We don't know how it's going to go yet. So you are now coming in here. Of course, I had a lot. This was a mess. This is a mess. All right, it's fine though. It's fine, right? The trucks will start to hopefully space themselves out from here, right? And remember, they're only just starting that bread. These guys have got to come back up here, and you know what you should have done? You should have made this two-way station. In fact, you should do that right now. Configure cargo station. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Cool. Now the line. Who wants to go on the left and who wants to go on the right? Sure. Why am I not seeing it? No. Get. Manage the line. 6, 8. Oh, you should actually fix these all up too, dude. You know they're gonna mess this up, right? Yeah, I know. 6, 8. Warsaw Annex. Do you want to do Station 1? Okay, I'll take that. You do that, and right. You probably are gonna have to. You're probably gonna have to do a bunch. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm going to see how badly they mess this up. And you know what? I'm hoping they don't mess it up too bad. This is nice, though. 106 and counting. You know what? I will extend your station just so you don't mess this up. Here, I'll give you some free room. There you go. What do you think of me now? I know, that's awesome, right? Do I need that amount of space? Probably not. Not once the trucks are spaced out properly. But we'll let it run and see how it goes. So see, these guys are building up, right? But they wouldn't be building up if it wasn't for the fact that these guys are trying to filter themselves out, drop stuff off. And once they've worked their way through the entire maze that I have done here, it's going to be crazy. You bet. And I know Warsaw's probably really upset with me at the moment because he's not getting any of this construction material. Sorry. Don't get upset with me just yet. Just hold on. Hold on, okay? Trucks are coming home soon. Right, guys? Really? Maybe I should have made this a 4-lane road. Can I make it a 4-lane road? I don't think I can. I think when the roads that farms are attached to are not capable. Yeah, see, you can't make them 4-lane roads, dude. Darn it. You should have put this out here somewhere. That was a bad move on your part, Max. That was a bad move. All right, well, I mean, it is what it is. We are learning a lesson here, and the lesson is sometimes Max does silly things. Yeah, the whole town is empty, dude. They're stuck in a queue here. Darn it. Okay, listen. Can we fix this? Yeah, I'm sure we can. You're gonna really hate how I fix it, though. Yeah, you are. A lot. Okay. Yeah, you're hating this already. I know. Look at the hate. Do you see the hate on me? I'm really hating it. Okay. Well, don't panic. Sure. Let's now do buildings. Yes, 1, 1. Yes, we'll put this back on the end. Hopefully the food reappears. I think it will. And I think it reappears. Does it not reappear? I'm pretty sure it does, but we'll see what happens here in a second. Okay. Oh, thanks, autosave. You came along just in time. What is it with you today, autosave? Come on now. Don't be like that to me now. Okay? You know, come on, cut me some slack now. Why is the entrance to that really bad? Can we get a better entrance? Street access. Well, we could do one way in and one way out. Yeah. Do you think you can pull that off? Don't relax. Really? Is that what we're doing now? We're doing rinky-dink stuff like that? Come on now, guys. We can make this happen, can't we? We're going to do 2 ways out. This is really risky. You are you are all over the road here, dude. Do you want to back this up a little bit? Yes. Yes, refund it. Look, if you're going to be doing crazy things like this, well then, what did you expect? All right. Let's do... Holy smokes. You know... Yeah, do that. And do this. And we're going to do... Not that way. Okay. So that's 2-lane road going in. And really, you just couldn't do enough experiments today, huh? You just had to throw one more experiment in there? You know, were you not feeling it? No, I wasn't. You know, and the people, they always get excited. You know, we got to give the excitement to the peoples. Yeah, I know what it is. Can I configure it? Thanks. Sure. Why don't you throw 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, and one more. There you go. And get rid of this silly thing. Cargo. Street access. Yeah, we'll give you one on this side and one on this side, and we'll give 2 ways out. One here and one here. Sure. Now, what's that going to do for you, Max? Don't know. But it looks cool, and surely I can make something happen with that, right? Okay, I'm sure you can. All right, and then you want to go from here. We'll do something like that. This is the craziest road building you're doing ever. All for a farm, dude. Really? Yeah, I know. It's kind of wonk, isn't it? I would say. I mean, you're kind of going right out the door on this one. But, I mean, it might look cool in the end if you get it done right. No, it ain't. You're probably going to hate yourself for this. We'll get it. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Listen, can we just drive down here? Okay. And then we gotta go buy this farm. And then get back out here on the main road. Okay. No, don't be silly. All right, there you go. Now, you got to connect this yet. So, you got to go one here. All right, and then one... No. I don't know, one like that? What do you mean construction's not possible? Sure it is. There you go, see? Look at that. Construction possible. And then you're going to turn into that, and you're going to turn into that. Okay, is this going to work at all? I have no idea. Sure. Is this still in range? Is there any road access here? Or have I just messed that up? Holy smokes. That would be really embarrassing, Max, if you don't have the road access for it. Is nothing touching this road? Okay. All right, so we've got it touching the road. Okay, yeah, get rid of that for a second. Okay, oh my goodness, it doesn't make it. You built this super fancy thing that they can't use. Oh, darn it. Yep. That's it right there, Max. That's it right there. Can we get at least a couple things on there? All right, I got one there. And we're just going to stick that on there just for funsies. Okay, there we go. Holy smokes, Max. All right, well, start this thing up. Where is 6 and 8? Let's try configuring this. Manage the line. 8 is going to 1. I think 8 should go to 2 now. Sure. I don't know what it's doing there. You know what? Well, we can do this. Put in some waypoints. All right. Because one more waypoint's never enough, right? Sure. Why is this one cheesier than that one? Gosh darn it. All right. So we want 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the most complicated thing I've ever made, I think. I mean, all the train lines I have ever made, have never been like this. Never have been like this. So there is... yeah, okay. So now we want 8. And we're going to go... Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a disaster. Look at the mess of this thing. So he figured out that he could go around that way, but this guy didn't figure out that he could go around the other way? Is that what you're telling me? So 10 is on 2. 7 is on 1. Should you go on 2 and you go on 1? No? Well, I mean, I don't even know where to start with that. Anyway, you know what? We're going to run this anyway, because I have no clue what these guys are even doing anymore, right? Some of them are going left, some are going right. Okay, well, I guess some of them are just trying to figure out what life is. I mean, I don't blame them. I don't even know what life is now. I've pretty much messed it up. Listen, really? Really? So you guys are trying to get into 7. So I should really change these around. Manage the line. So 7 should be going into 1. And 10 should be going into 2. That's like a double loop. Really? You got... Come on, guys. And then... Holy... I don't even know where to go. I'm just gonna hit the play button here for a minute and see what happens. I mean, they're kind of double looping around on themselves. You know, Max, sometimes you were supposed to leave things alone. This was one of them times where leaving things alone was probably a good idea, and you really have messed this up, dude. I mean, the amount of bricks sitting here in this alone. What's that at? 111, and we're wasting it. No, that's not happening. Hey, give me that. There is no way we're wasting this brick, mister. I will build this platform longer, and you will like it. Warsaw's really got to be upset with me now, right? Yeah, like, they're... Okay, listen. I'm gonna bring you back to wrap this one up, because now I've turned this into an hour episode again, which is what I was trying to avoid doing. I'm gonna let this run for a bit. I will study this. It's a mess. It's not going well. It's not going well. Like, why the double looping? Gee whiz, game. Why can't you just figure this out? All right, I'll bring it back. Okay, people, this was probably painful. This was so painful. Hey, but we're making money. I don't know how we're making money, but it was painful. But look at the Prague brick line. $1 million on them trucks. They are hauling so much brick and stone. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know. Like, it's like they are cranking out this stone. Look at this stone. It's amazing for $1 million. And, of course, the Warsaw truck line is now even pulling in $300 and some thousand now that I got the mess straightened out. Mostly straightened out, people. It's not fully straightened out, and they are going to be a while catching up on this brick over here. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of going okay. I can't believe it. Well, I can't believe it. Max, it's you. I mean, even when you make a mess, you come back. You come back stronger than ever. Yeah, that's how you do it, boy. That's how you do it. Yeah, so Warsaw, fully satisfied. Well, I mean, it's not super happy with all of its food, but I mean, it's growing. And yes, it doesn't make me happy that the trucks have to do this double loop around number 7. Like in number 10, they just drive in, they drop off the wheat, they pick up the bread, they drive right back out. I like that. Number 7, they loopy around. But I mean, it is working. It is working. Holy smokes, I have such a headache. Okay, people, you know what I should do? You should push the buttons, Max, because this episode is over, and you gave them way too much more than you were going to. The fuel line, it's fine. It doesn't care. It was like, yeah, you knew what you were doing when you built this. Did I, though? Did I really know what I was doing when I built that? I don't know. I can't convince myself anymore that I even know what I'm doing anymore. But it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's making $3.5 million. It's fine. That Prague brick trucks, though, you know, $1 million. We like it. And of course, the Warsaw brick now up to $650,000. Ah, gee. You know, sometimes, Max, you're actually pretty good at doing it even on blind faith, you know. But I mean, it's an amazing line. It's an amazing line. All right, I'll give you that one. Okay, people. I'm Max. This has been Transport Fever 2. Of course, big thanks to recent subscribers. Their names are going at the bottom of the screen. And, of course, everybody that's watching this series, of course, I appreciate that very much. As, hey, you know, I mean, you made something. You made something, Max. You made something. And good for you. You made a thing. You made some things, and it worked. Even though you just wasted 10 minutes of people's lives on that. Sure. We'll even keep the line up for the people while we sign off. Okay, people, what are we doing next time? I don't know. Well, I mean, you know, I try to set stuff up, you know, ahead of time. I mean, we got money now, right? I mean, we make money. I am trying to get the Rome thing together, the whole Italy thing together. I would like to try and get the Isthmus, you know, or the peninsula together. You know, with some stuff. I really, you know what? We're going to do boats. Yep, that's what we're doing. We're doing boats. We're going to do some boats. How about that? We're going to do some boats for you. Yeah, and we're going to do it over here in Greece. We're going to do boats in Greece. That's the next episode, people. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Boats, next episode. I mean, you know, we've done some trains. We've done some crazy trucks. We might as well do some crazy boats. I'll see y'all on the next one. Take care.